So here we go. So we are going to watch this number change. It is measuring load in kilograms. So one of the things in mathematics that you should know is you can't ever mix units. Since the bridge is weighed in grams, but the pressure is coming in kilograms, one of them has to be converted in order to do the division that's going to give us the efficiency. And that's all on your handout there. So we're going to start pumping. I guess I didn't put the screw anywhere near the top. What's going on? Come on. Tighten it a little bit. There we go. Okay. So you heard the first. There's already a bend in the wood. It stayed at 16. Maybe we'll do 3 pumps. Okay, nope, now it changed, so we're at 20. It's still cracking. Stayed at 20. Stayed at 20 after 2 pumps. So it's a 20 in kilograms. And now you can watch this. When I press this button, all that pressure that was spinning down gets released and it comes back up. Okay, so you're not completely destroyed, but after 2 pumps it stayed at 20. So this one is done without falling apart. Some of them do fall apart. And we'll leave it up here. And we'll ask the second. This is 13, so it's a little bit lighter. All right, and now I may have to adjust. See, they're not going to fit in because there's a little bit more. So I'm going to take this, slightly right, slightly left, and then open it, this. No, still a little bit. So we'll do left. We'll do this. Go. This goes in. Make sure it's not touching. This side's just not close. It's not touching. I'll snip this as best I can. We'll wash her. And again, until it really starts putting load on, you may not see a change in the number. Okay, that one changed right away. I don't see anything happening yet. Up. Oh, this has failed. Okay, so it's at 24. Do you see how that road bed is falling down? All right, it moved though. That was 1 pump, it stayed at 28. If it stays at 28, you will be done. And it stayed at 28. So this one is a 28. And put it on the scale. I'm probably gonna have to lengthen. This is 13 as well. And I'm thinking this is longer. Yep, so I have to do a little bit adjustment again. I have to move this out over the other side. One small way, and that's not enough yet. If I keep bouncing. All right, see this is? Nope. See this is? Oh, no. How long is it? You got 12, so figure 8. All right, that's one that fits best. Okay, so we're gonna touch those two. Keep it centered. I'm gonna wash them on. Just until it catches. Okay, there we go. So pumping. That was a pretty bad break, so it's at 28.
That's a weak side.
Pumping once, no change. Pumping twice, no change. So this one is finished at 28.
Wait, is it same as last one?
Okay, once this number stops changing, it doesn't matter if there's complete destruction. It's the bridge machine sensing that there's a failure, a major failure in the bridge. So that one was 28. Nicely done, guys. What do we think? Heavier or lighter?
Lighter.
It's more compact, but there's a lot of glue. It's definitely a more compact bridge, meaning it's not overly long or overly tall. It's 16.
Wow.
16. A lot of glue. So let me see. This is obviously way too big. The suspension would be too far out. Catch that little bridge over in one side. See, that's enough. Yeah, that's good. So block on again. No, center as I can. Wash it on. Predictions?
I don't know.
It was a bit on the heavier side. And remember, because we're using a ratio, if it's heavier, it definitely needs to perform better because you're going to be dividing that mass into your load. All right, so here we go. didn't hear much cracking yet. It's at 28. First popping sound at 32. That's a complete failure, but it got to 36. But just to demonstrate, it did not change one time. It did not change 2 times. So that was a 36, but it definitely has a little more destruction than some of the other bridges. So that's our highest load so far. We'll take this off. Okay, we're up to number 5 already. Jenny. Feels pretty sturdy too. So here we go. We're going to get the mass of this bridge in grams. And again, as we mentioned, the masses are all going to be very close. This is a 13. As pointed out by Yevon, the same materials were used, the same amount of materials, so it's not going to create tremendous variation. I'm going to move this in a tad. I think it's a little wide. 13. Okay, so that's a good placement. You're close to the edge. We're touching nothing. That's 0. You're going to block. Place on the road bed. Okay, and take that. And just down. Okay, so we're going to start pressing down on bridge number 5. Did anybody pick this one to be the strongest? Anybody? Number 5? Nobody did. All right, well, let's see. You never know, right? You never know. Didn't hear anything yet.
That was a small bake I had.
Okay, now you can hear it kind of popping. That was 1 where it stayed at 28. If it stays again at 28, then it's done. It moved. It's in bad shape though, I can tell you that. I can see it. So that's 1 pump at 32 without it changing. We'll see if it can do another one without changing or if it actually goes up. It did not change, so it's done at 30. Okay, I'm gonna tell you, it's not sitting that straight, but that seems to be a good spot for it. We have a little smidgen of space at each corner. So I'm gonna put the block down. One small pop at 24. Made it to 28. Holy failure. We're going to say that this one's done at 28. I'll do the 2 pumps just to be sure, but you can see that there was a complete failure on a part of the road bed. So we're going to release, take the screw off. Now, you have some mathematics to complete. So light will give a silver, and I guess we'll do 2 silvers. Who's next? This is another silver. And then we'll put the last 3